It's Miss M, and I'm here to help you out with your music connection this week, which is money and economics. All right? The goal for you is to make a short story or a short story problem, if you want to think of it that way, and solve it using not just money, but also music notes. That's where it gets tricky. I know a lot of you can probably do it if it was just money, but I wanted to throw something extra in there as a challenge this week. Okay? I also suggest that you do this with an adult. It's a little bit trickier because you have to substitute the notes for the money. Okay? So if you're watching this by yourself, please pause it and then get an adult to watch the rest of the video with you. Okay? All right. I'm going to do two parts of this video. First part, I'm going to show you my process that will hopefully help you. And then the second part, I will present to you as if I was a student. Okay? So for my process, and remember, you don't have to do any of this, but this is just me giving you a suggestion, okay? For your process, the first thing that I did was I wrote down what my notes were worth. And on this side of the video, I'm going to have not only the directions to help you out, but I'm going to have links to this information if you want to look at it, okay? So on that document, on that side, is the note or rhythm equivalencies to money, okay? So the quarter note, or ta, equals 25 cents, a quarter, right? The ta-ah, or the half note, equals 50 cents, a half dollar. And the ta-ah-ah-ah, which is a brand new rhythm for us, but I'm sure you'll get it right away, is worth $1. It's a whole note worth a whole dollar, okay? So hopefully that helps. And the next thing you want to do is start brainstorming ideas for your story. So the first thing you should do is think of your good. What are you going to buy, right? I decided I want to buy suckers, and I decided that they were worth 50 cents. Now this is what, in my story, the suckers are worth. If you want to use suckers in your story, they don't have to be 50 cents. They could be as expensive or as cheap as you want them to be, okay? But in my story, my suckers cost 50 cents. Over here on this side, I brainstormed how much money I have. Now, I wrote $2 total right here. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Up here, I did something a little more complicated for those friends who might be in second grade or even some first graders who are looking for a super challenge. I wrote that I have two 50-cent coins, or two half dollars, and that I have four 25-cent coins, or 4 quarters. That equals $2 total, right? Okay, so if you want a challenge, you can do this. If you don't want a challenge, just stick with how much money you have. Then the next thing I did was I wrote out a story here in the middle. I just thought really hard and made it up. And then down here at the bottom, I solved my problem because that's the last thing on the list, okay? So you brainstorm, you write your story, solve your problem, and then you present, which is what I'm about to do, okay? So if I was you, if I was a student, this is what I would do. I would come on my video, I'd say, "Hi, I'm Miss M, and my story this week goes like this. I want to go to the candy store in Musicland to buy suckers. My mom gave me 2 half notes and 4 quarter notes. Or you could say 2 ta-ahs and 4 tas. I have 2 whole notes to spend. Or I could say I have $2 to spend. When I got to the store, the suckers cost 1 half note, or 1 ta-ah, which is 50 cents. How many suckers can I buy with my money?" And then I solved the problem down here, and since the suckers are 50 cents, and I have 2 half notes, 2 ta-ahs, that with my ta-ahs, or my 50-cent half dollars, I can get 2 suckers. And then with my 4 quarters, or my 4 quarter notes, 4 tas, I can get 2 suckers, right? So 2 plus 2 is 4. The answer to my story problem is I can buy 4 suckers with my money. And that's all you would have to do. You could push pause after that and you'd be done, okay? So like I said, all in all, this is not too tricky for you guys. I know you are good at this kind of math stuff, but you gotta be careful when you substitute your notes. Good luck, everybody. Bye.